Hello, everybody. I think I'm live. I'm not sure. My computer hasn't caught up to live time, I don't think. But Lance tells me we're live, so I can only believe him.
We're live.
I mean, you're fairly reliable. Got your volume, bud.
Jason.
There you go.
We are live.
I've got myself a growth right here. Noelle's also joining in the fun.
Of course, she always does.
Well, we hope people are out there, so if you are, let us know if you can hear us okay.
Yeah, comment.
Yeah, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
All that
We'll
fun stuff.
appreciate that. I'll skip in the ad.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Hey Kevin, how's it going, buddy?
Kevin. Welcome. How you guys doing out that way?
It's been a busy week.
It has been.
Yeah, been real busy.
Yep. Our work lives.
Yes, yeah, living the dream. There you go. I actually had to go into the office this week. One day, actually yesterday.
That's funny. I go into the office every day.
I know, it's crazy.
I know. Gotta say, Noelle just really wants to be in the video tonight, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're having some superior weather out here.
Yeah, it's pretty dang nice. Can't beat it.
So nice.
Can't beat it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be super awesome all weekend. You know what that means?
Chore time.
Chores. Time to be
Honey-do
outside.
list.
Yep.
Yay, honey-do list.
I don't think that's really a honey-do list. It's not like it's my list.
Hey, Green Dream, how's it going?
I'm not sure it's fair to call it a honey-do list.
Yeah.
It's maybe a homestead to-do list.
There you go.
Homie to-do list.
Homie list.
I don't know.
I know, it's an ever-growing list, man. You know how it is. It's like we can
And the
keep
problem
digging.
is the time frame to get it done has been here, and now it's more like here.
Yeah.
We gotta get some things done. Hey, Aim.
Hey, sis, how's it going? Hey, Noelle.
Since we have an imminent arrival of baby goats, it's happening.
Couple
They're
weeks.
pregnant.
Couple 3 weeks.
A couple, we don't know for sure, but we suspect we might have some of them in a couple of weeks. And let me just tell you what we've done so far to prepare.
That's not true. That is so not true.
First thing on our list, Green Dream, is trying to get some things in order for the baby goats to arrive. Because again, like I said, it's imminent. It's happening possibly in a couple of weeks. And that's a lot to get done in a short amount of time. Because we need to separate out our shed into little birthing stalls.
Yep.
We need to get the milking stand up so we can start training them.
Yep.
We're getting a milking stand tomorrow.
Yes, it's been ordered.
Tell us what kind of milking stand it is. I'm not even 100% sure what you ultimately ordered.
So I ordered one from Premier One. It's a metal stand. And
Is that the people who make the fencing?
yes, same people make the fencing.
Okay.
That's some really cool like stall fencing things. But anyway, so it's a milking stand, and you can actually convert it to where you can buy an extra piece. Like what I got was the milking head piece of it, where kind of latches on like a regular stanchion, and then where there's a little feed bucket where you can put the feed in and they can eat it. But you also can change that to where you can have like I think they call it a trimming head stand. So you put that on there, and then you can lock down their head so they don't move as much when you're trimming out their hoofs and those kind of things, or whatever else you can do. You can buy an additional ramp. I didn't get any of that extra stuff because it's pretty expensive already, so I want to just kind of spread that cost out. But there's a ramp you can get. I mean, we may want to do that. I think there's also some wheels you can get for it, so you can roll it around, make it easier
That's
moving.
handy.
You can get sides for it to where you can, so they can have sides and really lock them in if you need
Really
to or
keep it
whatever.
tighter in.
Yeah.
I think for milking that'd be a problem, but
Or
I
at least
think
on one
for
side.
other things,
Yeah. For
like
other
trimming
things.
the hooves and stuff like you
Yeah.
mentioned, or even when the vets come out when they're trying to administer injections or whatever.
Yeah.
Would be easier
Yeah.
to get up on the stand. But
Yeah.
my thing with the goat stand is I want to get it up and get it ready to go because we need to do some training now. Our two older ladies, they're accustomed to a milking stand
And been milked before.
and been milked before, but
Yeah.
Maisie's brand spanking new.
Yeah. She's
And it wouldn't hurt to train Marty to use it too, so that when we're trying to do cleaning up hooves and stuff, we can get them up
When
there.
you put foot up there, he'll go.
I mean, Marty probably will. That's true.
He
Well,
will.
all of them to some degree or another probably will.
Yeah, Marty for sure. He's a food hound. So, but that's on the list. We'll probably do a little unboxing video and put together a video for that, because it's going to be part of our goat thing. So another thing is going to be on the list. Of course, we got to sort out all of our seeds. We'll talk about that here in a little bit.
Yeah.
And hopefully, Sunday morning, Christmas lights are coming down.
Which means I better hurry up and put all the Christmas wrapping paper away because it's a contest to see who will get their part done first. Whether he'll get the lights down first or I'll get the Christmas wrapping paper boxes put up
Yeah,
first.
we've in this stalemate kind of staring contest over that.
I don't have a really good excuse because mine's an indoor project. We've had some pretty cold and icky weather, but not the whole time. So, Noel, heavenly day.
So guys, this is Noelle.
Apparently she's trying to make an
She wants to be on the video. She's our needy girl.
So we tried to run her around a little bit earlier so she'd be a little less
needy,
engaged in what we're doing.
But she's pretty engaged. She's been fired up today.
She has been. It's been a nice day. I think that's part of it.
Yeah, for
this
sure.
This nice weather gets her crazy. So yeah, we've got quite a few. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be a great weekend. So outdoor projects are probably gonna be the order of the day.
Yeah, and then maybe some cleaning up of the homestead.
Yeah, we have a lot of things that would just haven't been bundled up and taken off down to the dump because it's been cold and wet and whatever.
It's kind of the dark side of the homestead.
the areas we try not to film when we're filming.
Hey, Pathways Homestead.
Hello.
Well, so which part of Oklahoma were you in? Yeah, but that's kind of what we're doing.
It'll be good though because it's going to be nice to.
Yeah.
And the days are starting to get longer.
Yes, for sure.
Which is so amazing.
And then in a couple weeks, daylight saving time's going to change.
Time, and that'll help. Hey, Papa.
Hey, Papa, near Manford. So that's way up north. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's up there. Hey, Papa and Mama Corey, we got the Temptations pictures
packages
and stuff. Oh,
it's pretty.
That picture is amazing. Yeah, and we got the other things tucked aside for the kids. But so thank you for that. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Spend every Friday with my mama. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
The power of the dark side.
I know it is. You know, it's.
It's those corners of the homestead you try not to get in your videos where you've got the stuff you really need to get on the. So maybe with the weather being good, we'll load all that stuff up and make a trip to the dump because that's always fun.
Yeah. and we have one freezer in the barn that needs to go. It's a terrible story there, but.
It's got to go.
But it's got to go.
It's
taking
junking up the barn.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the only thing junking up the barn. Barn's a mess.
It's a bit of a mess, but you know.
I think that's a 5-part series right there, just cleaning the barn.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that.
Yeah,
I don't even really want to see it yet. I'll be involved.
I know. We need to get some barn cats. That's what we need.
Yeah, or maybe we just need to clean up.
That too.
Maybe it's a combination of both.
It could be. It could be a combination of both. It could be.
Oh well, you know.
So
that has to happen eventually because we got to get stuff kind of spruced up, spring clean in the homestead.
You need to see. You need to see the dark side, or you need to see the barn. Come on over.
I need to see that. It's pretty messy. I mean, it has enough room to get the tractor in.
Yeah, you can walk around certain parts.
Kind of.
There's kind of a path.
I mean, you gotta take a risk there. You gotta be a risk taker.
I know.
Anywho, it's been like we were saying at the beginning. It's been a super busy week for us with our full-time jobs because, of course, our homesteading is part-time for us, completely part-time. So we've both been completely busy at the full-time job. Job. So that cuts into our homesteading time. We don't like it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
He wants everything.
you want it all. Well, we got this little freezer back there.
Right, you can have it. But you know, if you come out here, you're my dog's a very kindred spirit to you. She loves to dig. She loves to dig. I got
we got the foxholes out there.
Yeah, we got trenches out front.
Got trenches out there. We don't have a front yard anymore. It's all trenches.
Trenches, yeah.
Trenches, yeah. It's really remarkable what they've done.
It's a mess. What's going to be trying to mow that or weed it?
We're gonna have to bring some dirt and try to fill it in a little bit, see if they'll leave it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. They hear those moles out there, those moles or whatever.
Whatever they are, yeah.
And it just makes them crazy.
It does make them crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No little things out there like she's got. That's her full-time job, and she's got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And then she barks at the other ones to encourage them to do it too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost like a personal trainer.
It's like she's out there yelling like a drill sergeant. Like that barn up, it will clean it.
Yes, I'm sure.
That seems a little extreme.
But your barn's looking good though, Dad. I thought Mom sent me pictures of it, so it looks really good. Little porch out back, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Sit out there with your little mimosas, watching the ducks in the pond. Then do it in the morning.
Yeah, sure. You betcha. Why not? I say yes. So goats. We've got an update on that. Milking stations come in, and we're going to build out the stalls. So we'll have some videos coming out on that.
Yes.
Definitely. Probably we'll do a video on building out the stalls.
Yep.
Definitely do an unboxing on the new milking stand and kind of show how that puts together and what that looks like.
Yeah, I have no clue how it's going to come. I assume the legs are going to come detached from the rest of it.
I'm sure it's going to be some assembly required.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's just how much is some, right?
Yeah.
So the other big project we have to do this weekend, besides trying to get some stuff happening out for our goats, is to get our seeds planted, our seedlings started.
Yes.
Because when we were actually kind of looking through, what seeds we're going to plant and how long they need to be indoors at starts, we realized that this is the weekend we need to get those started if we want to have them ready to go by the beginning of May or the end of April. Our last freeze date is like April 14th or 15th or something like that, middle of April.
Yeah.
So we need to get the seeds going on some of them. Some of them we can wait a little bit, another week maybe to do, but some of them need to go like right now. Hey, Sweet Pea Farm.
Hey, Sweet Pea Farm.
So we're gonna work hard, and hey, Off Kilter, welcome.
Thanks for joining.
So we're gonna work really hard this weekend to try to get a whole bunch of our tomatoes. Tomatoes for sure all need to be planted this weekend, or most of them, and our peppers. And then we've got a few that we can wait till next week on.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah, a lot of them can be planted.
And then lettuce and spinach. I know you can direct sow those. We're gonna plant them inside and give them a little bit of a head start.
That's what we did last year.
And that worked just fine. We had no problem transplanting those lettuce and spinach plants. So we're gonna do that again. And then the ones that we're planting that we're gonna direct sow will be the zucchini and the squash, carrots and cucumbers.
Yeah.
So those ones we can hold off on until it's time to actually start planting outside. But the rest of them, it's full speed ahead trying to get those seeds started. So we got put together a really neat seed start station.
Yep.
Just baker's rack and some good LED
grow lights.
Full spectrum grow lights.
Yeah, it's kind of like those purple haze lights.
It's really something.
Kind of make your eyes go a little buggy.
Yeah, when you walk out of the room after being in the room with the purple light, and you walk out and everything looks a little oddly colored.
Yeah, probably for like a minute.
Just a minute or two, and you're like, okay, I'm good now.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
It's very bizarre. And then we've got some heating pads that we can put underneath them. We definitely got some interesting feedback on the video, though. It's some things that we might consider.
Yeah, I know that somebody had said that they put plastic around there. It's like they wrap it around with like saran wrap or whatever, and they cut a slit in it, and that kind of keeps some humidity and some heat up inside of there. And then Dave from Oak Knob, he talked about putting those survivor blankets, those mylar kind of blankets, whatever they are, around it for the same thing.
Kind of keep some of
the heat and light for that.
I see. Okay.
So all that light will reflect
that
off.
Makes sense. It gives them a lot more light.
Because I know that was one of the questions. Since we're only putting one light, will that be enough light?
We also will have it parked in front of some big windows at the front of our house, so they'll get just light coming in through there as well. That's where we had them last year. We didn't have any problems.
No,
did we?
No, and our house isn't like super hot or super cold. You know, it's around 68 degrees most of the time.
Right.
You know, I mean, even when it gets a little warmer, we'll keep it around 60 or 70 degrees. So we didn't really have any trouble growing stuff last year in it.
We didn't.
The only thing that really didn't germinate very well was we
tried to seed plant some onions.
They just didn't work.
But we didn't do it that way this year.
No, we just planted start. So other than that, now the heating pads do help because that helps germinate the seeds when they first come out.
We used those last year.
We did not. We used them in the fall and it really worked in the fall.
So we'll try that again and see. Yeah. We'll just see how it goes, and we can make some adjustments as we go along if we need to.
Yeah. But if you guys ever check out that video, make sure you go and check it out.
You can't miss it because when you're looking at our video list, it's the one with the picture that looks very purple.
Yeah.
Purple haze.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe that's what the title said. Let there be light. Yeah.
Purple haze. It says let there be light.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's the one about our seed station, and one of the things we really like about that it's very simple.
Very simple, no tools really required.
And, I think it'd be something that would be easily done by people like us who work full time and don't have a big enterprise going on out here, which we don't. We're pretty much just growing stuff for ourselves and for some friends and family that we like to share with. So we're just trying to, just like we did last year. We're like, this is what we're doing. Anyone could probably do this, and you can do it on a small scale or a big scale, or really just do it. We spent years saying, oh, well, it's not right for us or whatever. But you know what? It probably would have been. We could have done it, right?
Oh, guarantee we could have done it. We spent so many years saying, oh, we can't do it because of this. The dogs don't have room.
Yeah.
Dogs was a dig in it.
But we absolutely could have.
Could have, totally. Totally
Hey,
could have.
OMG.
OMG.
Hello.
Yeah, so I mean, I definitely could have. It's just,
But we're gonna make up for it now.
yes.
What we missed out on years of saying we just can't do it. We're doing it now, and we're hopefully gonna try to encourage other people to do it too. Hey, Rich Life, welcome.
Welcome.
You guys can probably hear our dog out there barking his full head off.
Yeah, he's barking like crazy for some reason.
It's probably deer. Doesn't like those deer.
Yeah, dear.
They anger him for some reason.
Yeah, for sure. But OMG, you probably missed it. But if you guys just came in, we did order the milking stand for our goats. It's coming in tomorrow. We got it from Premier One, the metal one. So that's coming in. We'll get it set up and unboxed and all that kind of fun stuff.
The goats.
Training the goats here. So
We're really curious to see if Spice and Caramel take to it really well because they've
already done it.
Yeah. And it could be helpful. They might show the others.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe.
We'll see.
See.
We'll give
Like
them some good
Lance
treats.
pointed out, if we put treats up there, Marty will go. The one that we really don't need to be up there will probably be the first one.
Yeah, but I think the ramp would be good.
Maybe for especially our big girl, but they're how high off the ground is it?
I don't know.
From the table to that height?
Yeah, table from the yeah, from the ground.
I'm like, dang.
No, from the table.
I mean, you can stand straight up and milk them though. That might be good.
I don't know.
Like the platforms at the vet where they raise up.
Yeah.
Would that be something?
That'd be
You have
something.
hydraulics and you're like, and you just.
Hey, that's awesome, Ridge Life.
Ow! Way to go! That is awesome.
That's always an exciting time.
That is, yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Hey, Amy. We got both the Amy's.
Yeah, both the ends.
Anyways, I really think that would be awesome to hydraulic lift your goat milking stand.
Yeah,
And
there
then you
go.
can just like stand up and milk your goat. There's
That'd
no
be-
bending
that'd be
over.
awesome for you.
Hydraulics.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Rich Life. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Anyways, so that's the exciting news. I'm just enjoying hanging out with the goats out there and just,
Yeah.
our ladies are doing so well. They seem very healthy and happy. So far, so good,
Mhm.
right? So now just keeping our fingers crossed that everything goes well.
Yeah.
I'm boring already, as you know.
I know.
Because after all, I'm just a girl who loves goats.
She loves her goats. I know, you have to watch out for her because she'll sit there and start playing with the goats when we're trying to feed and water them.
Yeah, and he's like, let's go.
And I'm like, "No, let's go. Let's
Let's
see
go.
what-"
We got other things.
But she does not do that with the boys.
No, they don't smell very good.
But I tell you, our Finn has some strong beard game.
He does. He's got a nice.
Oh, nice! It's coming. I mean, it's full
It's getting
on.
very full and manly. It's manly.
Manly lawnmower lift.
Yeah,
stand.
there
But
you
yeah,
go.
manly beard.
Manly beard.
Yeah, too bad it's not full of pee, but it's a manly beard.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I might take a picture of that tomorrow.
Yeah, well,
Send it out on
and
social
beard.
media. Yeah.
I mean, Huck's got a beard too. It's just not nearly as impressive as Finn's.
That is true.
And Marty and Maisie both have a little bit of something going on
Yeah.
there.
The other girls don't have anything.
Not really.
It's that lawnmower lift, man. What?
Oh,
bless you.
excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that, but how cool would that be?
I don't think they'd like it.
No,
They're trying to jump
I
off
don't
of it.
think so. I think they would not enjoy being going up and down. I don't know. Goats. I love jumping off on things.
Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting to try to milk the goats because I don't know if I'm gonna try to get in behind them and kind of milk from the side, or try to get a chair so I can milk from the side. I don't know. It's gonna be a learning process.
I'm sure that you've watched a few videos.
I've watched a few.
That's the one thing I know you can count on this guy to have done the research beforehand, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
I watched a lot of goat birthing videos lately.
Yes,
That,
you've
that,
been
that,
tasked
that,
with
that, that is what I've been watching.
Yes, I've tasked him with knowing for sure, you know, for knowing for sure how to help the goats along.
Yep. Still need to get some more supplies for that, but some of the stuff we have, but some of them we don't.
Yeah, we haven't really put together our full birthing kit for the goats yet, have we? So that may be something we need to work on with the next week, within the next week or two.
Yeah, I think I can work
We're just
on
not
something.
100% sure when the goats are gonna be due.
Well, I mean, the earliest timeline, 150 days, is March 19th.
Okay, so there you go. March 19th could be the first. That's when we're really gonna have to start keeping an eye out on them.
Yeah, they say three or 4 days plus or minus.
3 or 4 days plus or minus. Okay. So, and then we don't know for sure if all of them got
Right at the same time.
bred at the same time, because we feel like some of them it wasn't until the next 4-week heat
Yeah.
cycle, or however long it is. So we could be spreading out this whole process from middle of March all the way through the middle of April, possibly, right? Yeah. So we have some new baby chicks going to be coming too soon, right?
Well, we have eggs coming.
Yeah, which in the end will be baby chicks.
Yep.
Okay, so what's the timeline on that? I can't remember.
So your sister needed them by in the end of March, March 23rd, 25th, somewhere around
Something
there.
like that, yeah.
Yeah. So we bought how many? I can't remember how many eggs we bought. 10 or so.
10 or so.
But so we're gonna give them to our sister-in-law. She's gonna do the whole hatching thing with her class again. She's a kindergarten teacher, and whatever comes out of that, we'll take on the
We'll
homestead and
come
go
back
from
to us.
there.
Yeah. So we hey Susan, welcome. Will they be ready for yoga, Amy? Yes, I think so. The ones that come first, because you're coming the beginning of April, I think. Is that right? But the ones that, as long as we got some that come in the middle of March, we should have baby goats for goat yoga when you're here.
Hey, look at that! First has their first chickens today. That's awesome.
Your son decided to name them after himself.
You know what? Our son did that too.
He did.
He did.
Not the name we have. Well, we named one of them Mini-Me.
Yeah. Bring in my yoga mat.
Yes, y'all, we are gonna have a baby goat yoga video.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Do you have a second one, Amy? Because I may need one.
This guy needs.
We have to go yoga clothes shopping.
Oh, do we? Can't you just wear shorts and a t-shirt?
Oh no, we gotta go yoga style all the way.
So off kilter, how many did you guys hatch? You got a whole bunch of them? She says she has 4 yoga mats.
That'd be good. One for me, one for Marcy, one for you, one for Sarah.
Marcy will be behind the camera.
Come on.
Maybe Sarah and Amy and Megan.
Oh, there you go.
So there you go. So far 4. Hen's still sitting on 7. Oh wow.
There you
okay.
go. Yeah, one of our little girls is getting broody.
Again. Yep. One of the Turkins.
Yeah.
Those Turkins are broody ladies.
They really are.
They are. Those 2 black Turkins forever being broody.
Oh yeah, I mean,
But we just can't do that right now since we've got eggs coming. We can't have that.
maybe we can get some turkey eggs.
Well,
Hey, if anybody knows about turkey eggs out there that are fertilized, let me know. I need to know quick.
it's okay.
We need to know quick.
No.
Because I would love to have some turkeys raised by a chicken mama.
Yeah.
Because she's smart enough to take care of them. I heard turkey babies are pretty stupid and they sometimes kill themselves because they don't eat right or drink water right or stuff.
That's interesting because
Yeah.
baby chicks are not like that at all.
Nope, but that's
Is there such thing as a turkin? Yes, it's a breed called. Well, I think that it's also called naked neck.
Yeah, neck and neck.
But it just all it really is that they don't have a lot of feathers on their neck. They have kind of like a big, like collar cowl thing right here, and then all through here is featherless.
Yeah, and they have a little bit on top. They have a little
tucked up here.
like a little toupee.
We have 4
For
turkeys.
them, yeah. Now we only have 4.
Because there's a 5th one, our rooster, my in-laws have. And they are great chickens, really. They're hardy, they're good parents, they lay a lot of eggs. They're great.
If I could only have one breeding chicken on the farm, it would be a turkey. Now, some people may not say that they're not the prettiest looking chicken,
They're not.
but they're hardy, they're big chickens, so if you're trying to do a multi-purpose thing on your chickens,
True, yes.
like a heritage type of thing, that would be it. They're great layers, they're great mothers, you know, and
Yeah.
they're just good protectors of the flock when they're when they're the roosters. So I mean, we've had all of them. Like my parents has ours, our old one, and he's great. So.
Yeah. Yeah, big guy. Hey, from Zero to Homestead.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome. Mule of the fowl world.
No, unfortunately not. But a lot of people think
it's
so.
It's not a breed between chicken and turkey.
No,
yeah,
but it kind of looks that way.
It's and I'm sure that's how they got the name.
Yeah.
They have that kind of look to
them.
They have
that bald neck.
That bald neck, yeah. And this guy, when we first got our chickens, we had 4 chickens, and 3 of them were roosters. We finally discovered. So I sent this guy off one day without me to go pick up some more hens, and my parting words to him were, just make sure they all look different so we can tell them apart. Right? So he comes home with this turkey.
And
you know what? She's rough.
She's rough. Like all the rest of her turkeys, down where her crop is down here, they have a
big full cowl kind of thing, like a turtleneck almost here.
She's
got nothing. It's just kind of bulbousy.
And that's a good way to put it.
It's not super attractive.
No, it's not.
And she's also that lady that we got them from clips the tips.
Well, she doesn't. The people she got them from did.
Clip the beak, so she's got her, and I think the clip on her beak's got a little bit too deep.
Too close, yeah.
Because she looks like she's got like kissy lips.
Yeah, I think she's a cute. I mean, she's ugly, but she's a cute ugly.
And she's a good mama.
Yeah.
When she went through she actually contributed 4 or 5 eggs to the clutch that Piccolo hatched.
Mm-hmm.
Because as those ones started, we didn't even know how that was going down. We had no idea who was giving those eggs. We didn't have a clue. We'd never done it before.
Not at all.
And then as those chickens started to hatch, we're like,
Turkin.
Oh, it doesn't have any feathers on its neck. We're like, oh my gosh, this is turkin. And then I'm like, it's like more than half of them were turkins.
And they are so cute.
Oh my god, they're cute when they're babies because they have little fluffy heads and then they have these little teeny naked necks.
The little pink on necks. Yeah. So cute.
Oh, dogs at the door. Do boys goats stink all the time? Ours pretty much all the time.
Yes, but they are more stinky during ruts.
Yes, and I feel like they're in rut right now.
So, and with the Nigerian, they just don't go in rut one time a year. They kind of go through it every month if they need to. So the boys have kind of calmed down a little bit, but every now and then they like to kind of spruce up their goat colony.
Yeah, but they're always on the edge of pretty stinky.
But they kind of are. They're definitely a little bit more grosser, dirtier. They have kind of an oily. Is that the best way to?
I think so. It's kind of slimy.
I won't say slimy, but
it's a little slimy.
It just.
The problem is the fin is white.
Yeah.
And we have red clay, dirt. So when he,
decorates
his beard, then he ruts around, on the ground and stuff, and then everything gets caked in red clay type soil. So
he's a dirty boy.
He's a mess.
Yeah, Huck doesn't look as dirty.
He probably ultimately is, but you can't tell because of the coloring. Because he's pretty much black with some white and brown, very little bit of white and brown markings.
Yeah,
then of course the ones up here not at all. I mean, they don't do that to themselves, so they look relatively.
Hey, 13 Moons, welcome, join. Thank you.
But they're pretty stinky when we've been down there the last few times. I've noticed if the wind's blowing up this way, you can smell them as you're walking down.
My nose has been so stopped up recently, I can't tell.
Poor guy's allergies.
But there are times where even on the front porch, if the wind's blowing around, I go, whoa, boys.
Wow, I can smell that. If we're down in the garden, you can definitely smell them there.
Yeah.
So
especially if you get that good south wind.
Yeah, and it blows up towards.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's rough.
But outside of that, now I think we're going to probably be a little bit better about giving them baths now, since I know that we can give them baths and kind of how to do that. I think we're going to do that.
But if it's warm and we can count on it being warm for a couple of days, we'll probably try to hose them off a little bit because they're very caked. It's very caked on right now.
Yeah.
We need to knock a layer off of those poor guys.
Yeah.
Although they don't seem to care.
No, but
I care.
but once you wash them, that's a good time to trim their hooves, and if you have any medication you have to give them, you can give them in their house, that kind of stuff. It's a great time to do that stuff right then and there. So, and it's good that you get them clean, so then you're not trying to manipulate a stinky goat. Because I tell you, once you get that on your clothes, it stays there for a while.
Yeah, I have very specific clothes that
Hey Sarah,
wear when we go see the goats.
Yeah.
And I have some coats, there's a couple of jackets I have, and the gloves that we use out there, that's only for out there. Because once you kind of touched them or petted them or whatever, it sticks with you.
Yeah, and the male goat's a lot more physical. I mean, not like physical, like they're trying to perch
Trying
you.
to hurt you, but
But
they're
they
definitely trying to interact with us.
but they're always kind of doing this stuff to each other, and they try to do that to you. So,
And the
so
problem
they rush
is
up
when you
against your
push
leg.
them, when you try to push them away,
Yeah.
it just encourages them because that's what they want.
That's just what they want.
So I mostly try to just not engage.
Yeah, so I have a couple pairs of gloves. You put them on, like, woo!
Yeah,
Go.
It's pretty gross.
Go.
I also know that when I walk in the gate with the food, I run to the shed because I'm trying to get there ahead of them. Because if not, they're like jostling me all over while I'm trying to put the food in the bucket. It's like, let me put this down. Don't you want it?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know firsthand, Sarah. Those guys are crazy. They will not let you work if you're inside their fenced area.
Gosh.
They are on you the entire time. You can see some of the videos that we've done down there. We almost can't function. Trying to clean out their stall, we can almost not function.
Oh yeah, because they're just on you.
Just on us, yes, they're crazy. And it's not, they're not trying to be mean, I don't think. I think they're really just trying to interact.
Yeah, they're just trying to play.
Yeah.
Because they are like that. They are pushing and rubbing against each other all
Constantly.
day long, unless they're kind of relaxing and chilling.
Yeah.
But if they're up moving around, that's what they're doing.
They're on each other, yeah. But I don't know, they're pretty cute.
They are cute, and really,
They're good boys.
They are good boys.
They're good
They
boys.
just, you know, the male goats act so different than the female goats, or the weather. The weather's probably a little bit more like that, but not as extreme.
Maybe you need Lance to wrangle them, let the vet man handle them. When the vet came down and we wrangled them and they handled them, the boys didn't care.
No.
They did not stand off from this guy, and
Not like the girls are. The girls are still kind of standoffish a little bit. It's been easier. It's been a lot easier to get them out of the chicken coops tonight. Let me tell you. You just get behind them, kind of touch them, like, woo!
I'm out here.
Come
I'm out
out!
here.
He's gonna
Okay.
grab me, throw me on the side.
I have a little bit more luck with them than he does because I haven't been involved in the trying to pin him down
Or catch them.
or catch him. So I'm always behind the camera.
But they
We're
let
not
me
here.
pet them
We're
and
just
that kind of
not.
stuff. Especially
Yeah,
if I have the
if
food.
you bring the bucket of food, you're good to go.
Yeah.
They're still friends with you, right?
They'll be
No,
good
never a
friends.
dull moment.
Never.
Never a dull moment. Yeah. All the chickens are doing good, and the egg production has been awesome. We've
I know.
really done. They've done really good. We're keeping a good log of them right now, and each week since the beginning of February, we have increased the number of eggs we've gotten in a week.
Yep.
So we've got one more day left of this week, and as long as we collect 5 tomorrow, which I think we will,
Yeah.
we'll have surpassed last week's again. So each week we've surpassed the week before. And then we'll have a final total count for the month of February. And we're going to try to continue that process and just kind of see, know how many hens we have that are currently laying, how many eggs we're getting, and then see if we can notice patterns.
Yeah.
And like I said, the egg production yesterday was low, but it was super cold in the morning.
Yeah, yesterday I think we got.
Like in the teens.
Yeah, we had 6 eggs yesterday out of 16 hens, but it was like in the teens,
Yeah,
20s.
super cold in the
yesterday
morning.
morning.
Cold north wind. Hey there, Hamiltonville.
How about you?
How about you?
How about you?
Welcome. So yeah, we're doing the time change next week. Actually, what's made the difference there is just the days are getting longer.
Yeah.
Period. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, and
the days are getting longer.
Yeah, and our friends over there at Canadian Valley, they were talking about 10-hour days. Once you hit 10-hour days of light,
When you're hitting max production.
that's when they start producing more. And then we saw that. Once they started getting to that
It's
10-hour days of light.
100% true.
Yeah.
It's really remarkable. We went from having like 2 or 0 to having like 6 or 7, and now we're up to like sometimes 10 or 11 in a day. So it's that length of day that really makes the difference.
Yeah, I
it
think we
seems.
got 11 twice. We got a 9 and an 8, and we got 10 today.
Yeah.
But the only day we had that was short was 6. That was yesterday.
Well, 13 Moons is just the 2 of us, and honestly, we have to get a lot of them away.
Yeah.
Because we can't, if we're getting 10 a day or so, we can't keep
Yeah,
up
we
with
can't
that
keep
kind
up
of.
with that.
So I guess it depends on how much your family likes eggs.
Yeah.
Not how many that you would need. But we have 16 laying hens.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them are a little bit older, and of course the egg production gets less as they get older. But we also have some very young ones, so I think we've got a nice balance there.
But I can say this: they may not lay as many eggs, but
But they
they're
are huge.
huge eggs,
They're massive.
massive
It's
amount of
crazy.
eggs.
But yeah, I mean, I would think a dozen chickens or hens, and you'd be good with the family to
I would think
supply.
so.
Now in the colder, shorter days, no. you won't. But
Yeah, so 4 to 6 depending on breakfast. Yeah, I mean, like if we're eating eggs for breakfast, like this week we're eating
eggs for breakfast.
eggs for breakfast. So we're both eating at least 2 eggs.
So we're eating about 4 a day.
4 or 5 eggs.
But if we're taking in 8 to 10, it's still more than we can use.
And then of course I always have some boiled.
Yes,
or
and we
snacks
mix,
or
and we
whatever
have some
something
boiled
is.
that we pass on to Megan, our daughter.
Yep.
And then we just really enjoy sharing what we have at our homestead. So we also give them away.
Yeah.
When the vets came out, Lance gave them each a dozen eggs. He shared some with his coworkers. I've shared some with my coworkers. We'll bring you some, Amy.
Yeah.
And also my pastor take eggs out to the pastor.
You gotta keep the
Gotta
pastor.
keep the pastor happy. So take him a dozen every week or so.
Yeah, I mean.
Chicken breeds. Oh, sure too. Yeah, it's great. You know, it's just a real joy to share that kind of thing with people. I mean, we could sell them, but I'm in a position right now to do that.
Yeah, I mean, really, I think we'd almost have to double the amount that we're getting now to really sell them. To be consistent selling.
To make any money out of, to make it worth their time and effort.
Yeah.
So.
Because when you sell them, then you have to wash them, and that's the thing. We don't wash our eggs unless like we
they've
may have a
gotten
little
weird,
crack. Yeah.
Something's gotten on them, or they're icky because one cracked and it got.
Yeah. But for the most
we just
part-
leave them out on the counter.
Yeah, we don't wash them. We just leave them on the counter. Like yesterday, I took some to a coworker and I said, "Hey, these aren't washed. Just letting you know, if you need to wash them, you can. Just stick them in the
Just
fridge
make sure you put it
afterwards."
in the fridge. Yes, that's what I always try to warn people about that. If you're gonna scrub them off, they need to go in the fridge. Otherwise, they can just sit on the counter. That's where we leave ours. So yeah.
Wow, there you go. I'll cook so you can eat a dozen a day. There you go.
Wow. I do love them. I could eat them at some. There's so many different ways you can prepare eggs.
Eggs and chow. So this just be waffles.
Waffles? Eggs and waffles? Eggs and, because if it's chapels, we'll have to know what that is.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I mean eggs are a good choice. Good protein, easy to fix, and out here on the farm, I mean, plentiful.
Yeah, I mean, there for a couple weeks we didn't get very many of them, but they picked right back up. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep, for sure. So they're doing great, and these longer days are just what we're looking. We're just living for the longer days.
We really are.
I just want to be able to come home from work and come home in the daylight and be able to do something at the homestead. It just we just feel so much more productive
Oh, you
when
do.
we have that daylight at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
for sure. Because even right now, it's one of those catch-22s. I can do something between maybe 5:30 and like 6, but usually at 6 I need to start cooking dinner, and then I got about 30 minutes to start something. Then I have to go around and do the animals and come back in, and hopefully
and I'm
it's
not here to help because I
Yeah.
don't get home till 6:45
or 7.
from 7, depending on my commute and what I'm doing at work.
Yeah.
And it's Girl Scout cookie season, so the work's never done.
That's right.
When you work for the Girl Scouts during Girl Scout cookie season, the work's never done.
And you don't have to eat the cookies. You can donate them to the.
Donate them to Operation Cookie Drop.
That's right.
So that's what we've been doing. Because as a person who works for Girl Scouts, if there are Girl Scouts selling cookies outside of some place, 100% we're going to buy some.
Or if you go somewhere and your spouse isn't with you, you're made to buy them.
You're told to make sure you have cash to buy Girl Scout cookies. But we've been giving them to Operation Cookie Drop.
Tastes like okay, egg, cheese, and almond flour.
Tastes like waffles. Oh, that sounds wonderful. I like that.
Huh. Okay.
Huh.
So it's kind of the gluten-free kind of deal. That's good.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, Amy. Thanks for joining.
You passed the Girl Scout cookies out to your class. Good choice. I saw them sitting out on the food and snack counter at church the other day.
There you go. That works.
That's a really great idea too. I think could share them with people there too. So buy some. It supports a lot of really cool things that girls are doing in their communities. They use some of that money to do community service projects and just kind of
trips and all kinds of
take
camps.
trips and go to camp and learn great life skills. And we need
Yeah.
a lot. We need our girls to be empowered and ready to lead in the future. So right now. So buy some Girl Scout cookies. It's a good thing. There you go. Done my plug.
There you go.
So we've got an event coming up in April 5th, Sunday.
Sunday, April 5th.
It's here locally in Norman area, Central Oklahoma.
So if you're local
Yep.
Should come out.
Prairie Wind Nursery.
It's
We
in
haven't
Norman.
been to the Prairie Wind Nursery because it's kind of not a well-known or well-publicized
I've never been
nursery.
there. I know you have.
For a while, it was a commercial nursery.
Yeah.
And they've only just recently started opening to more
Public.
public, and so there we're doing a seed and book swap.
Yep.
On April 5th in the afternoon, and we'll be presenting at that.
Yeah, then there's gonna be 4 presenters, like our friend over at
Bad
Baxter, she's gonna be presenting, and I think the Looney Farmer, which is another farmer, she raises a lot of lettuce and does some CSA
Growing
stuff and farmer market, kind of growing. And there was a couple other people that I can't remember their name. I'm gonna look it up here real quick.
Okay. But anyways, that's around if you're around this area. That's April 5th. And it will be, I think it'll be a neat event, and the nursery is really cool. It's a really neat nursery, and they've got a lot of really cool things. They're growing different ground cover stuff for some down Oklahoma City beautification projects, so they're doing cool stuff out there. So if you're local, come check it out.
Yeah, let's see here.
He's looking it up. He's trying to look it up.
Yeah, trying to see what else is all in here. Is this just what's happened already?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to look for it.
There's that. Anything else? I think we've covered everything we were going to cover.
I
We're
think
good.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's all going on with you guys?
People getting ready to plant seeds. When do you guys plant? Do you garden out there, Hank? I can't remember if I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah. So when do you guys? I mean, you guys may be already gone, right? Florida.
Probably could, yeah.
Yeah. Today, doing some gardening stuff. Okay, we'll have to make sure we check it out. Check it out. I guess the people in the north maybe not so much.
No.
They may have to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah.
We're
so,
lucky here. We're lucky you're in Zone 7B. We can, and I'm sure Hank's saying we can get it started a little bit earlier than other people, so we have a much longer growing season, which is kind of cool. And every time we walk past our onions and garlic, we're like, that stuff's looking good. It's been kind of a mild winter. That stuff's
the
going
onions is going
crazy.
sprouting like crazy.
Almost time to start cauliflower and cabbage seeds here. Gotta get the greenhouse in order this weekend. Yes. I know it's imminently upon us. That kind of hit me last weekend when I pulled all the seeds out. I'm like, okay, let's make a list of what we need and when we need to start planting. And when I finally counted back the dates, I'm like, oh, that's like right now. We need to start like right now. So we kind of quickly pulled everything into gear, and we're ready. We had all the seeds and stuff. We just needed to get our seed starting station ready. So that's ready to go, and we're good. Can't plant until after the first frost, so maybe 4 more weeks. They're a little bit earlier than us on when their first frost is, I think. And ours is mid-April, and you're saying 4 weeks, so you guys are probably more beginning of April. Sounds like, Hank, out there. And then 13 moons. Oh, okay, that's just what I was gonna ask. So you're 8B. So your first frost is a little bit later than ours. Yeah.
For the last frost, yeah.
Yeah. Last frost. Excuse me.
Yeah, so, the Looney Farmer, of course, the Prairie Winds people are going to be speaking, Aspen Sage is going to be speaking, and then us.
Ah, okay. Cool. So, yeah, I mean, it's springtime. It feels like it's already springtime, even though it's not quite.
I know.
Feels like it is.
And I was going to go to a seed starting class yesterday, but I felt like I really didn't need
But we
it.
kind of dug a little deeper into that. We're like,
it's kinda-
maybe a little bit too basic for us at this point. So I think we've got a good handle on that. I can't believe I'm saying that, but
That's
we're
not
feeling a
weird.
little more confident about what we might do with our planting this year, and it's a nice feeling to have. This morning it was 35 and by 2. Yes, hey, we were the same. This morning it was
Fire.
just like that.
Yeah.
About exactly. And I would say it was probably darn close to 70s.
Now, it wasn't by 10, but
No, not by 10. You're right. It was a little bit. It was after the new.
yeah, I think you got to about 65.
Yeah, it was
Today.
nice, but it's supposed to be in the 70s
This weekend.
tomorrow and Sunday. But I don't think it's supposed to drop down super cold. So I think we're just
Yeah,
gonna
we'd love to have a greenhouse.
warmer.
though.
I certainly would love to have a greenhouse. Do y'all know of any local CSA programs for doing in summer?
Yes.
We'll talk. Yeah, same.
Yeah, we'll
quite
see
a few
some.
people.
Yeah, there's
Well,
2 or 3.
Yeah, the Canadian Valley Farms. I think they'd be.
Looney Farmer.
Looney Farmer's a good one too. Yeah. Off kilter, we should be planting now in Central Florida, but had to break out the ice scraper this morning. He teases us. Yep. I know, we're always, as we approach that last frost date where they say this is your last, they're like, is it really the last frost? Because we've been totally burned in Oklahoma before.
Oh yeah.
That year we got Marty
2
and
years ago.
Maisie. A couple of years ago we had snow in April. In April, snow.
Yeah.
I remember because it messed up an event we had planned for that weekend that at the Girl Scouts that we couldn't do because of the snow. But
Yep. You know, and that, just like this fall. I mean, our normal last even hint of frost. Our first frost is like middle of November kind of time frame.
and it's light frost.
Yeah.
Not hard frost.
And we got like a hardcore freezing frost death wish for all plants in the middle of October.
It did, and that's very uncommon. And then we had days over the winter where it was
super nice,
beautifully-
yeah.
beautiful. It's just crazy, but yeah.
But like, just like Hank was saying, you know, it's just a roller coaster right now for
It
us.
is,
It's like it gets like in the, you know, below freezing, and then it's like in the 50s and 60s during the day. Then it gets below freezing, so you know, it's good for like the stuff that we're growing outside, the garlic and the onions.
I think so because it's looking
And-
very healthy.
And even if you had carrots still, I mean, we have a little bit of carrots, but you know, I think those would be fine too. But
Have we figured out the bells and whistles? No, Hank, we have not.
no,
We just have not had time to sit down and really work with that thing.
yeah,
so
we're still in
we're-
full auto mode.
we're still trying to work it out. I found a couple of classes at our local Votech Technology Center, and they'll kind of take you through the process of all the different features.
Oh, that'd be good.
So I'm going to try to sign up for something like that because honestly, if I don't do that, probably never going to do it.
Yeah, you need to.
I need that kind of like Lance is really good about teaching himself by watching YouTube videos. I shouldn't admit this, but that's not my style. I don't enjoy that. I would rather read a blog about it, or even better yet, just go take a class where someone can stand over here and answer my questions as I rapid fire them off at them.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is about. Maybe it's the ADHD. I don't know. But sitting and just watching a video to get the information, I'm no. Like I said, I shouldn't admit it because that's what we're doing.
Yeah, what are you doing? You watch YouTube videos for everything.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
It's like constantly sending me links. We should watch this one. I'm like, okay, just tell me what it is.
Yeah.
Just tell me what it says. It's awful. Anyways, Boo, I think we probably need to wrap this thing up.
Okay, wrap it up.
It's time, yeah. We were toying with the possibility of considering moving the live stream. So I don't know if this is a good night or not. So we'll poll people over the next
Yeah,
week
I'm
or
gonna.
so.
Yeah.
We're just not sure if this is the best night or not. I know Fridays are pretty busy with live streams, so we're contemplating possibly trying to pick another night. But we'll keep you all informed in any case.
Now, Hank, I'll say this: if I start watching the video, I'll watch it all the way through, even if at some point I'm losing interest in it, I'll just mute it and just let it go. Not saying yours, just saying in general.
I do try to go ahead and just watch a video on through. The one thing I will say I watch on YouTube regularly is praise music, because I lead my praise band at church, and I'm constantly on there trying to find a good sample video to send to my band to practice with. So that's one thing I watch on YouTube regularly. Not all the way through though, to be honest with you. Once I know it's the right one, I just pick it and go.
Wow. Wow, what kind of YouTuber are you?
Not a good one.
Gosh.
Not a good
Is that what I'm dealing with?
Yeah, I know. If I'm watching a Homesteaders YouTube video, I'll watch the video.
Yeah.
For sure. Because I definitely want to support our fellow Homestead YouTubers and just Homesteaders in general. So,
For sure.
anywho, I think we are going to wrap it up here then.
Yep.
And if you haven't already hit the thumbs up button,
Yeah,
sure
hit
would
it up on the way out.
if you
Appreciate
would.
it, guys.
Yeah, well, hey, there you go. That's awesome, off kilter.
Hey, there you go.
I have a couple of iPads that I've gotten new, and I set them in the back and ran a couple of things. Yeah. 75%, the magic number.
Well,
No, not necessarily.
but if you can get it, I mean, 75% is pretty good. If that was your average watch time for all your videos, that'd
You
be
would
pretty.
be happy.
Yeah.
It's really surprising how short the average duration really is.
How happy, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Same, Hank. Yeah. I'm with you on that. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate you. And
Yeah, definitely.
we hope everyone has a nice, busy, productive weekend, getting lots of fun things done. We hope you have great weather like we're going to have, and that you're able to get a whole bunch done.
Yeah.
So y'all have a good night.
All right.
And
See you
we
guys.
will definitely catch you here on the next video or on the next live stream. Bye.